Chris, you tweeted this out. Max Strus, one of those three-point guys, out 6 weeks, ankle sprain, suffered during an individual workout in Chicago. Take us through what do they do? That's a guy that can shoot the three, and who takes his minutes, who kind of helps lighten the load there with him out?
Davis, not just so much that he shoots threes and he spaces the floor and he plays with constant movement, but he completes that starting lineup. He makes it all make sense. He brings it together because defenses have to honor him. Defenses have to pay attention to him in a way that they don't to the same level when Karis LeVert is out there, when Isaac Okoro is out there, or when Dean Wade is out there. There's a gravity that Max Strus brings to this offense that they had been lacking for years. And once you put him in the starting lineup last year, you could see the effect of that. It isn't a coincidence to me that Max Strus was considered statistically the third most impactful player that the Cavs had behind Dean Wade, Donovan Mitchell, because he does so much for them at both ends of the floor. Offensively, in the more than 2,000 minutes that he was on the floor, Dave, they played at a level comparable to the Philadelphia 76ers and Los Angeles Lakers offensively. In the minutes when Max Strus was not on the floor, they were statistically the Washington Wizards. Like, those numbers don't lie. He's that important. They need the things that he brings to the table. They need the movement. They need the three-point shooting. They need the gravity. They need the attention on him so that's pulled away from Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. And I just think this is a significant loss. And I know that the Cavs have a deep, talented roster, and one guy being lost, if his name's not Donovan Mitchell, is not going to bring this whole thing down. And Dean Wade is capable, and Isaac Okoro is capable, and Karis LeVert is capable, but stylistically, they are just not the same player as Max Strus, and I think the Cavs are going to feel this one. As for what they're going to do, all signs from my sources point to Dean Wade stepping in and getting the first crack at replacing Max. And defensively, Dean is great. He is, by certain metrics, he is one of the most impactful defenders on this team and across the NBA, actually. And Dean can handle the difficult perimeter-oriented wing matchups that Max Strus had to deal with last year. And he can space the floor and he can shoot it a little bit. And it makes sense. It's a logical fit, I think, in the starting group. And he brings some size. You can play three bigs and you can switch things 3 through 5. But offensively, there just isn't the same ceiling attached to this team when you take Max Strus out of the starting lineup.